Welcome to the Light Up podcast. I am your host, Amy Wilkinson. I'm an intuitive guide and soul mentor, and through this podcast, you will receive conscious conversations, powerful downloads, and soul-stirring activations that will both support and inspire you to tap into your intuition, follow that higher calling, and live a life aligned with your soul. Because you are here to co-create a life rich in abundance, freedom, and deep joy, and to unleash who you truly came here to be. And we're here to help you discover how to access that. So let's dive on in and light up. Hi loves, welcome back. So as part of this podcast journey, one of the things that I would love to share with you guys is some mini episodes. So they're just like bite-sized bits of information or downloads that come through that I want to share. So it's not going to take up a lot of your time. It's bite-sized, which I think we can listen to on the run, and it's just fab when you've only got a little bit of time. Maybe you're dropping your kids at dance class or school, or maybe you are just ducking down to get some petrol. I don't know why I'm saying all of the car references. I think this is because I've spent a lot of time listening to podcasts in the car. So I relate podcasts with journeying, but maybe it's just something that you listen to in the kitchen when you're making yourself a coffee in the morning or whatever. You do you. But what this is today is, as well as the mini episodes, I'm going to be sharing little practices and scattering them through as well. So this is our first little practice that I want to share with you. And literally this takes a couple of minutes in your day. So I would invite you to do this first thing in the morning. And this is when I practiced it. You might find that there's a better space or a time that you want to do this. But for me, it works really well. Couple of minutes in the morning upon rising. I shared something similar to this practice as an Instagram post yesterday. So you might find it somewhere on my feed. It's simple and it's powerful. And it starts with a check-in. So like literally, I emphasize 2 minutes here. But when we do this, it has an impact. And it really sets the tone for the day. And, you know, it can change your life. Really, these 2 minutes each day can change your life. So make us aware. So we check in. And you can close your eyes. You can put your hand on your heart. I like to do that because it helps me to connect. It helps me to remember, and you just take a few breaths, connecting with your breath, and give your breath some room. And even drop in, have this sense of just your mind, just surrendering and dropping down into your heart, because your heart is where it's at, and the heart and this connection of the heart is what brings us home into remembrance that we are energy, that we are vast and unlimited. And when you do this, you come back into resonance with the you of you, with your essence, with the you that is always been there, that silent presence and observer that holds us. So we come back to that place. So you can notice that your mind might be spiraling a little here. And if that's the case, just remind yourself that you're not your thoughts. And you come back again to that part of you that's infinite, that's wise, that's all-knowing. And to that part of you, I want you to inquire, how do I want to feel today? And when you do that, you might get a sense of that, a word, a feeling, and then you go a little further. What would ease feel like if ease was your word? What would play feel like? What would abundance feel like? What would clarity feel like? Whatever has come to you, whatever word, whatever feeling, sense, what would that feel like in my body, in my beingness right now? And you give yourself a minute to imagine what that would feel like. You give yourself that time to really tap into, become that feeling now. Let your nervous system bask in that feeling. Take it through your whole body. So it's a feeling of joy. Let yourself feel joy. If it's that feeling of abundance, what would it feel like to be abundant? to be in that energy of abundance. Okay, so you program that into your body. You show your body what it would feel like. Because we can only bring into our world what we are a vibrational match with, what we are in harmony with. So if you set the tone of your day by choosing that feeling as the dominant feeling that you are programming into your body and into your subconscious, then you just watch life mirror that back to you. More of that play, more of that ease, joy, abundance, whatever it is. And then ask yourself, this is the final piece, ask yourself, what's one action I could take that would feel good from this place? So this is where our guidance comes in. So we check in with our higher wisdom, with our spirit, our guides, and we ask, what's one thing I could do? What's one action that I could take that would feel good from this place? Just play around with it. And if you're new to this kind of inquiry, where we're tapping into the channel, then it might take a little bit of practice. You might find that the logical mind's going to come in and go, what? This is stupid. Feel within you that that's what you need to do. Or you might hear a word, right, which might be go take a bath or have a rest. Something for you. So play around with it. It will get easier as it becomes a practice that you do daily, and you really start to then take charge. You get into the driver's seat where you can create your day from that place. Let me know how you find it. Please subscribe, like this episode, share it if there's anyone in your life that would get benefit from this practice. Trust me, I have received so much benefit from this practice, and it really creates so much flow in my life. It puts me into that flow state. It allows me to be conscious in my world and in co-creating. So I hope you find benefit from that. Let me know. Much love.